Hello everyone, Stardancer here. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to my friend Silverine Menace for helping out with this video script. She posts art on her Twitter and gameplay and AMVs on her YouTube and is a pretty cool person to know. Links in the description. With that said, on to the topic at hand. As many of you may know, My Little Pony G4 concluded last year. However, it appears it is not quite the end of new episodes. Sort of. Over in Australia, clip show episodes with new animated segments will air. The premise of these clip show episodes is that Spike and Starlight Glimmer want to gather memories for the scrapbook we see in The Last Problem. And to do this, they need Twilight Sparkle and the Remain 5 to retell their past adventures. Hence where the old clips come in. And they need to do this all while remaining hidden from Twilight and keeping the scrapbook a surprise. This might not be the most enthusiastic news to some of you. What, a bunch of old clips with just some new animation? Lame. Personally, I thought it was a pleasant surprise. Since Friendship is Magic already concluded, I was satisfied with the content we already had. Now to hear that we are going to have new episodes, even if they consist mostly of old content, is a nice surprise. But enough with the background details. Why don't we talk about the first of these clip show episodes, Addressing Memories. One reason I am personally interested in seeing these clip show episodes is because I have always been a sucker for when characters reflect on past events. It really makes everything feel like a complete journey, like every step of the way mattered. The clip show starts with Rarity fitting Twilight for her dress for her coronation as the new princess of Equestria. Twilight reflects on Rarity's generosity over the years. I love how generosity from Rarity Takes Manhattan is played as it perfectly represents her character. It also segues into the segment where Rarity reflects on how she was not always perfect when it came to generosity, as it starts where Rarity took advantage of her friends to finish the dresses for the Fashion Week show. We also see other moments where Rarity gave in to her selfishness, namely hijacking the fun from Sweetie Belle for the Applewood Derby when Rarity wanted to make up for her loss when she entered as a filly in the cart before the ponies, and falling to Discord's trickery in the Return of Harmony. For as great role models as the main six are, even they are not perfect. They have also struggled with doing what is right and overcoming personal obstacles. But the fact they always found a way to overcome them is what makes them great characters. Starlight and Spike gain new memories for the scrapbook. Unfortunately, Starlight accidentally knocked over some fabrics and Twilight notices. Rarity manages to cover for them, however, by claiming it came from the family of raccoons from Manhattan. Then Rarity talks about how it has been nice to get the chance to reminisce since the upcoming coronation has made every creature so busy. Still amazed that it is happening, Rarity praises Twilight for being an inspiration for ponies everywhere. Twilight returns the compliment by saying Rarity has always been an inspiration to her, for all her hard work leading to her starting a fashion empire when she had started from nothing. I do not recall if there were any particular moments when Twilight called Rarity an inspiration to her, but it is an interesting character detail nonetheless. Twilight then points out how Rarity has also mattered a lot to Spike, leading us to clips where Spike was willing to give up the jewel Rarity gave to him in an effort to save her, and wanted to get the perfect gift for her. The segment concludes with Rarity saying, "Over the years, my relationship with Spike has changed, but it will always be very special." If that isn't touching, I don't know what is. We see more of Spike fawning over Rarity before he accidentally closes the book in his arm, making him scream in pain. Once again, Twilight notices and is about to trot over to see what is going on. But Rarity convinces her to stay, claiming that she would have to start over if she moved. These scenes with Spike and Starlight almost getting caught will probably part of the formula for these clip shows, and I have enjoyed them for what they are worth as they have given us some cute and funny moments with our characters. Of course, if you have already seen the last problem, then you already know the outcome, but that does not take away from the enjoyment for me. When Rarity gets back to Twilight, she talks about how she is thankful to have inspired ponies with her talents for fashion. Twilight then points out how she is more than just great at fashion. We then flash back to when Rarity saved Rainbow Dash's career in the Wonderbolts and saved Twilight from Tyrek. Not exactly sure why Rarity playing a guitar in Honest Apple was included, but it was a fun moment all the same. Rarity Investigates was a particularly great choice for this segment, as it showed a whole other side to Rarity, as well as how far she is willing to help out a friend in need. The episode concludes with Rarity tearing up at how much Twilight appreciates her. We find out that the dress Rarity was fitting Twilight with was a backup, and that she had finished Twilight's actual coronation gown weeks ago. Spike and Starlight run off, having collected enough memories, ready for the next episode to continue the journey. Overall, this episode was a nice reflection on Rarity's character and the impact she has had throughout the series. From her living up to her element of harmony, to the obstacles and personal struggles she faced, to her relationship with Spike, to her non-fashion related accomplishments, all while providing some short but quality moments with our favorite characters. I had a great time watching this clip show episode, and look forward to the rest. I am Stardancer, thank you so much for watching, and stay as cool as ever.